Tell me when you're doing the intro, bro.
We're live.
We're live. He's alive.
Okay, anyway. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake, or Leslie Sticks. This is my good friend. This right here, this screen, this guy. This is Lewis. We all know Lewis. We all love Lewis. Lewis is here.
We love Lewis, yeah.
I'm also joined by Fred. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome back to another episode on the Musical Mayhem podcast. It's been a long time. 5 months to be exact. My bad. We've been very busy. I've been cooking up. I've not. I probably lazed around for about 4 months and then kicked into gear in the last month. And then decided we need to do the podcast again. There's been a lack of content on the channel over on YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube, then on here. And there's been a lack of podcast episodes. There's been a lack of podcast episodes because I've been super busy with college. I've been super busy with college work, and more importantly, writing my EP, which we will get to later. Where have you been, Lewis? Lewis has been in the same place as me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here, bro.
We've both been in eternal suffering and pain.
You know, college. I don't know my college work. I hand it in like months late, but that's not the point. College has been busy. Many personal issues.
That's another
You
thing.
know.
There's been plenty of times during this break where mental health has been on a slow and steady decline.
What do you mean on the break, bro? It always is.
Yeah, but you know, got my
We
head
back.
got my head out the gutter, got my head back in the game. Everything seems to be going decently okay. So, you know, we're just gonna let it roll, see what happens, carry on as we were, see where it goes. So yeah, last time what did we even cover? Oh, we covered the changes.
Yes.
Harvey left us.
Who cares?
So, you know, it's just the two goats that remain to entertain all of you wonderful people.
I said 5 minutes. I'm getting belled.
Women.
Carry on.
So, the last time we covered the changes, the podcast obviously changed from Metal Manic to Musical Mayhem. And became a full music thing as opposed to just strictly metal.
It was a very limited subject. Not much goes on in the metal world, to be fair. So every week we didn't really have much to talk about.
That's
you know,
an episode.
So changing it to the just music in general, you'd think there's a little bit more to talk about now.
Precisely, because here's the thing. So we're gonna get to future plans in a little while too. And we can literally talk about anything. We can talk about old music, our favourite music, new music. We can talk about what's going on currently, anything music related that's happening right now, social media, there's everything that we can talk about. So, you know, and speaking of social media, and speaking of social media, and the music industry, shameless plug, my website has just launched and is going to be linked in the description of this video. So, you know, if you fancy going to check that out, see what music I'm working on, see what music I have worked on, what other projects I'm doing, where I am currently, not where I am, where my music is currently, and what's going on, then, you know, please consider going and checking that out. And the various links to my streaming platforms and social media services within that.
Yeah, it took a lot of time doing that website, to be fair.
It did.
It's very good. Quite goes into detail about your songs.
Yeah.
Not full detail about them, but it goes into some detail about them, which is quite nice.
Yeah, there's
and you have a biography in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a lot has gone into the past few months where I've been gone. I've not just been, sat around. I've been working hard at progressing into a career within music, considering my options after college, seeing where I want to go. And let's move on to more important matters, shall we? So, this EP that I've been talking about, if you've watched previous episodes of the podcast, the first episode mainly, you'll know that I released a debut single called Ashes under the name Takeover Music. Since then, it was re-released under Leslie Sticks on everything except for Apple Music, because they are really, really, really janky and don't like people. So after that, we had a project in college to write an EP, album, single, whatever. I decided, hey, I'm going to write an EP. And I wrote an EP. It's called Black Heart Void. You can find it on the website and in the various links to the social platforms on there and streaming services. And it took a while because I was kind of in a severe phase of writer's block for a while. So I had like 2 months where I was kind of just trying to figure out, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? No idea what to do, constantly scrapping riffs, rewriting. And eventually I just came to something that I was satisfied with after collaborating with a very familiar face, Joseph Stanley, who features in Ashes as well. So that was fun. And then what he gave me pretty much inspired the rest of that album. So that's Black Heart Void.
It's a good listen.
Nothing really major to talk about with Black Heart Void until I decide to dedicate an episode to going over it and breaking it down properly. That's
a future plan.
I've just had an idea. We'll talk about that later. You look forward to this. So,
for another 5 months.
Yeah, after this episode and another 5-month fucking break. Honestly, in terms of where I plan on going next, which is something that I've been asked quite a bit recently, is what I plan on doing. Now this is all boring after college talk, so feel free to skip forward a few minutes if you're not interested, but it's all to do with my music, so if you are interested, then please stay. So I'm taking a gap year is what I've decided, to consider my options university-wise, look for some form of music-related job, to gain experience in the meantime.
It'd be tough. That's actually it's a really tough category to get into.
Yeah. It's a hard industry to worm my way through.
That's the word, industry. That's what I meant, not category.
So, once I've done that, really, I kind of hope to study sound engineering at university, go on to get a degree in that, and become a sound engineer, live sound, backstage at festivals and touring with bands and stuff. Heck, I'd even settle for being a instrument tech, drum tech, guitar tech, whatever. In terms of my music, I'm cooking up ideas. I've decided that after the previous EP, and this will be heard nowhere else, so whoever listens to this, exclusive insight on what I'm cooking up.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm recording this too. I'll release it everywhere.
I've decided we're going to go heavy. So for the next album, which is going to be an album, hopefully a full 11 songs, I intend on whipping out the 7-string and getting a bit meaty with it, with a lot of inspiration from...
I've not even heard this. He's genuinely not talked about this whatsoever.
From exclusive podcast only insight. A lot of inspiration I intend on putting into it from artists like Mick Gordon, who does the Doom soundtrack. A lot of Lorna Shore, Ice Nine Kills, all that sort of heavier, juicy, weird, wacky, fucking heavy metal shit.
I think juicy was the right word to put in with the rest of them. Yeah, all right, bro.
I don't know. Who knows? Also, well, you can see my hair down here, so you know I'm not bald. It's grown, and I'm not bald anyway. There's hair here. I haven't cut my hair. It's just tied back because I look fucking sick as fuck. Wow. Fucking mouth like a racehorse here. That was a lot to cover. But, you know, it's just general life stuff. I've just been busy, but we are making a return. Hopefully, gonna try and get an episode out every other week. Just depends on what things are like schedule-wise. Lewis works, so depends what we have to work around and try and figure that out. And yeah, so plans for future content is the last sort of thing I wanted to cover. Me and Lewis have just been cooking up some ideas prior to this recording. The next episode, we hope, is going to be dedicated to video game music. So I will leave a poll up on Spotify, and with a couple of things on there that you can vote for us to cover, game franchises for us to cover. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, in the comments, comment any game franchise you'd like to see mentioned, any honourable mentions, anything you want to see, and we'll try our best to cover it. And in terms of the channel, over on YouTube, content's kind of difficult to push out because recording the right things and recording the funny things, and like the Lethal Company videos that we did, it's hard for us to deem them funny or video worthy, because I mean obviously we're gonna laugh at our own shit because, you know, I mean we've come up with it and we've made ourselves laugh whilst recording it. In regards to that, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with content, where we're gonna take it. Me and Lou will figure it out, I'm sure. At some point soon. That right now is not a main priority though. I think getting the podcast back on track is a little bit more important for me, because the podcast will be super good for promotion. First of all, it'll be a nice feature on the website, having a podcast page on there. And just in general, taking a break from forcibly pushing out content is nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot easier to do podcast episodes than other videos, because I mean, like you said, with the other videos, I mean, for me personally, I kind of feel a little bit of pressure to try come up with jokes or something to make them funny or entertaining.
That's it.
Outside of our like friendship group humor, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, every friendship group they have their own humor. Some things we can't say for legal reasons, you know. So you know, it's hard to play other games and make funny moments, because most of the time it's kind of forced, which then makes it unfunny.
That's it. It's like the occasional bit is funny. That Phasmophobia video is quite funny.
That one was fun though.
Most recent upload, which is fun. But yeah, it's just I kept coming back and saying like, oh, like we've not uploaded content in a while, like let's get on and record, and it would just happen so fast. and I just feel like I wasn't putting enough effort into it. Like, I need it to be planned, like what we're gonna do. You know, not so much scripted, but more organised. Here's what we're gonna record.
We get on at, I don't know, like 2 or something, and we just go, oh, we're gonna record this game, just randomly, no prior plan to anything. We just choose a game and play it.
Yeah, that's it. It was just on the group chat, like, hey, we need to record what we'll be playing, and then bam. And then that night, we'd be playing and recording. But, I don't know, other people might find the videos funny. I mean, who knows? I mean, nobody seems to like using YouTube comments anymore. So, you know, never really know. But it is what it is. I personally don't upload content for other people's entertainment. I just use my channel as a source of promotion and for my own entertainment and others, really. Like others in my friends and family. Sometimes they don't like the use of extreme language within the content.
Yeah, that's why my family has not seen any of them.
Yeah, I've got a bad mouth.
We all do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, all of us, we enjoy watching the videos. We do enjoy making them too, to be fair.
That's it.
But
making the videos is always fun. It's difficult to sort of balance out what I want from my content and what I'm getting from my content. So I think in time we'll figure it out. But right now it's a bit of a no-go. So we'll see. But in terms of the podcast, you can expect an episode every other week. Unless I might just post fucking shorts or something mentioning otherwise, or even just a fucking community post. Because I know there's the whole YouTube fucking community thing, or I'll put something somewhere. Or
which means you have to follow him on everything. Subscribe. Yeah. Follow his Instagram, Spotify.
Everything. Get on it now. Right now. Right this second. I want you to close this.
We'll pause it. Okay, we'll pause it so you can come back to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pause this so you can carry on watching it, and you're gonna go and you're gonna go to my Instagram, lsticks_official, and you're gonna follow. And you're gonna go
in the description.
Yeah. It'll all be. The only link I'm going to put in the description is my website, and everything you need to access for me is on that website. There's a social bar in the top right-hand corner of the website. You can access everything there. So that's all you need to do. If you want to. If you enjoy. If you want more. If you want to see more of this man right here, and myself, and Fred. Fred.
And Fred, especially Fred.
Fred doesn't have anything to say, so It's okay. It's been another lovely episode of just waffling about stuff. It's kind of like the Changes episode. We just waffled. We really it was literally changes and tomfoolery. We just waffled for 20 minutes straight.
I mean, to be fair, we spent hours before just recording this, just thinking about what to make this one about.
Yeah.
But because it had been so long, it had been hard. So
and here's the thing. This is why I'm glad I made the call beforehand. We were going to do an episode on a favourite composer of mine and his music. And then we decided, video game music from a specific...
It's a lot more knowledgeable for us, and it's a lot more easy to write about than Edgar, what's his name? I forgot his last name. I don't even know if Edgar's his first name. I can't remember.
My brain isn't braining.
This is like me with the Loretta thing.
Oh. Okay, one sec. So shit, man. So I then decided maybe we should just not rush these subjects, save them for a separate episode, and then just record now and waffle about where we've been, what's happening, and what we're doing in the future. So it's not a super interesting episode, really. It's just kind of getting back on the ball. It's more for us getting something out, feeling like we've achieved something by getting something actually out, as opposed to saying we're going to record the podcast and then something coming up and, you know, we're not recording it. That's what it's been the past few months. It's been like, oh, we're going to start the podcast again soon. And it's like 2 months later, oh yeah, we'll start the podcast soon. And then we just haven't.
It actually has, to be fair.
Yeah. But this is hopefully a good start to a strong and promising future wave of episodes. So,
we'll try our best to get them out. We'll only not if we have a valid reason of maybe our house was set on fire, even though that's kind of lenient, you know.
That's my like. I might still get an episode out of my house is on fire. I just gotta kind of keep it out of my room.
Open your window, it'll be fine.
The fire will just be creeping in. They'll tell it to get out. It'll leave.
You'll be like Mattel.
Man, the fire's roaring, just coming into my room. I'm like, get out, stay away.
You'll be like the Barbie doll, bro. You'll just be melting.
Oh yeah, I'm just like there. Upload, please. And then the episode gets uploaded and it's a win-win situation. Well, it's not. It's a win-lose because I'm dead, but you know.
Yeah, I'd be sad for like 20 minutes. Anyway.
So, that brings us to the end of this episode of Musical Mayhem. And it definitely wasn't
the end of my life. Yeah, end of my life too.
Definitely wasn't musical.
No.
Always mayhem, especially with this guy. Freak on a leash, I tell ya. Anyway, I've been Jake. Lewis has been Lewis.
I have been Lewis.
I like how that's just become a thing now.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now. Take care.